first and 10. Jackson taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And it'll lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Good work, Baltimore. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are able to cut the deficit to 10. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down. In motion comes Thomas. Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. Into space. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
The 44-yard line. A gain of 9.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raven first down.
Middle.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Smith and Jig to the left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Moving to his right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Well, while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Jackson up top again. Rolling right. He keeps it himself.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Son, this is hot. Here we go.
Here's a run going left. Up the sideline to the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
24. John!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Home already. Ready. Hey. Sit on.
A first down throw for Jackson. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
You at X.
From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Jackson. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Jackson looking to throw, escaping the pressure right.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Hey, tip. Hey, ginger, touch.
To the ground, a first down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
At the 33-yard line.
On the red.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, let's go.
In motion comes Thomas. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
23. Hey, Soko, so hot.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long. To start your season and build some early momentum gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jackson now. There's that man again. Another catch. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. From the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get get this all the way down inside the 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Again, it's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
That'll be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Right, let's go. Turn, this is hot.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.